Hello everybody, welcome back to a brand new episode of Stella Sora. We have a new story update. Chapter 4 has arrived, where we continue off. I don't remember where it left off in the last part. I know Fuyuka finally, I don't know if she overcame her, solved her self-confidence problem, but we killed a giant boar. We met up with Nazuka. So I guess stuff happened at the end of the last part, so we need to figure out what happens next. I don't quite remember how the last story ended. But a little bit of an update compared to the last parts. Since it's been I think it's been a week and a half since I finished off recording Stella Sora last time. So I got. Where's she at? Where you at, girly? Oh, there you are. I got Nazuka, which I actually got her fairly early on. It only took me I think it took me 2 or 3 polls to get her, which was great. Actually, I think it was just 2. So she was the first character that I've actually had fairly good luck with, both with her, well, not so much with her, her disc, but I got her in 2 polls as compared to Chitose, Fuyuka, and Shia, where I ended up getting all 3 of those pretty much right at the end of their pity. I got her fairly easy, so that's great. I'm happy about that. So I just need to get her leveled up so I can bolster my my Ventus team. My Ventus team is kind of lacking. My Ventus team and my Umbra team are lacking severely because I don't really have good units for them. Oh, strong units, I should say. I'm still missing that other 5-star. That's in the free banner or the standard banner. I'm still missing her. Maybe one day I'll get her. Yeah, but I also got her disc. Where is it? Where the hell is it? Am I blind? I'm probably blind. Oh, no, that's not it. Where the hell is it? I'm blind as shit, apparently. Where the fuck is it? Am I blind? I'm probably blind, right? I'm super blind, apparently. Where the fuck is it? I'm super blind because I can't find it. What the fuck? Where the fuck is it? I can't. I know I got her damn disc. Where the hell is it? Oh, there it is. I'm super blind as shit. So yeah, I got her disc. I need to get leveled up more. I need more of this shit. Oh, I can. So I need to get hers up at least 1 more. I'm not really focusing so much on the discs, leveling up the discs right now. Right now my main focus is at least getting discs to level 70 for my the beginner guide, this thing. I need to get 4 more to tier 6, which is level 70. I still need to get that, so that's my main focus right now. Once I get everybody to level 90, that's when I'll probably, well, no, because once I hit level 90, I'm probably gonna focus on skills, because and get skills as much up as I can. That's probably gonna be my next focus. Then it will be the discs. So that's my next focus. Fuyuka is the only one who has heavy investment in the skills because she's literally my strongest character. She melts everything. So she's so I'm gonna bolster her up as much as I can, which I can do more if I wanted to actually. But I'll do that later. But yeah, there's that. So we got some new story we gotta do, because with this and everything, there's a whole thing with it. Oh, this opened up too. Okay, I gotta do that later too. So yeah, we got some story we gotta do. So let's, I guess I just could have gone there. So let's check it out, shall we? This is a story from a distant past, one never recorded in any history book. Stella! Stella! Come on, wake up! Who are you? We're asleep. Hey, check this out! My latest creation. From now on, this is our secret hideout. Why are we so sleepy? We still got so much to do! What? You see nothing here. That's the best part! That means we can decorate ourselves to our heart's content! Whoa, you're sleepy again? Don't lie on the ground like that, you'll catch a cold. Who is this person? Here, next time you feel tired, just rest your head on my lap. Who is this? Something soft and warm cradles the back of my head. Close my eyes, drifting into a peaceful dream. Who is that? Oh, I remember how it was last time wrapped up. We jumped into a giant hole that Cosette dug. We jumped into a giant hole. I remember. Nazuka? Where are we? Before that, tell me, what do you see when you look at me? And describe your surroundings. You're just Nazuka. And as for our surroundings, is that light up there? Are we in some kind of hole? Phew, we haven't been affected by the magic mist by the Garden of Parasite. That's a relief. The Garden of Parasite. Magic mist? Right, I remember now. We ran to the Garden of Parasite in the forest, so we took refuge in here. Yeah, I have no idea who dug it, but this pit is a real lifesaver. It's too deep for those vines to reach us. I see. Wait, how'd I pass out? Oh, well, after you jumped, I kinda landed on you. Oh, thanks. Oh, so you knocked me out. It wasn't on purpose, and I'm not that heavy. And here I was trying to be nice because I felt bad. So she isn't always so cold. Maybe this is the real Nazuka. Hey, it's not your fault. In an emergency like that, you can't really worry about the landing. Sorry, you'd already burned through all your magic and stamina. Hang on. What am I lying on? A warm, soft warmth cradles the back of my head, just like in my dream. It's only then did I realize I'm resting on Nazuka's lap. I scramble to get up, but Nazuka holds my shoulders down. I was worried that you hit her head. Just lie down a little longer. She's definitely worried. That awkward kindness is just like Nazuna. Also, it'd be proud for me if you move around. I inhaled some of that mist while casting magic, so right now, you don't look like yourself to me. You were poisoned by the mist? It's nothing serious. I've been exposed to it before. The effects wear off in about an hour without lingering effects. Hallucinations can shift at any second, though, so if I look away, my eyes may play another trick on me. If you're in my lab, at least I can be sure that where you are. I see. So the lab pill is actually practical. So it's best we stay like this till we've recovered. You don't want me to mistake you for a monster, would you? Definitely not. But now I'm curious. What do I look like to you now? What kind of monster? Not a monster. A statue. You know, the one-armed saint at the Philia State Museum of Art? Kind of like that, but with your face. I don't know that one. But what if I look like stone? Do I feel cold and hard too? Rough, cold, and hard. The mist from the Garden of Parasite messes with your sense of touch too. This must be uncomfortable. And you've been watching over me the whole time? It's nothing. When you were unconscious, I wasn't even sure you'd wake up. That was the real worry. Hey, what's so funny? Sorry, I couldn't help it. I just never imagined that the serious, combative, and somewhat aloof Nazuka I know had a side like this. Actually, you're actually pretty gentle, and it's unexpectedly endearing that you'd worry about your weight at a time like this. This version of you is pretty approachable. I feel like you're teasing me. It's a 100% genuine compliment. If you say so. Still, you're pretty relaxed, trying to lighten our mood even now. Do you really understand the severity of our situation? Garden of Parasite is still up there waiting for us. We're trapped in a steep hole that could collapse at any second, and my magic is gone, so I can't fly us out. So we really are at a dead end. Yeah, all we can do is wait for the magic mist to clear, pray this hole doesn't come falling on us, and try to recover some magic. That and nothing else. For now, isn't that enough? Why are you smiling? I have a friend who smiled in a situation I once asked her about, and she said, smiling or crying, you're still facing the same problem. So why not smile and feel a little better? I think she's right. Even if we really are stuck, there's no point in being miserable. A sour face won't fix anything. Might as well smile since crying makes a difference. Interesting. I shall give it a try since we're stuck here. That's the spirit. On that note, I have a suggestion. Why don't we use this time to get to know each other? If we understand each other's strengths and weaknesses, we'll have more tactical options when crisis hits. A way to use our time efficiently. It's not a bad idea. Shall we begin? After you. Come to think of it, Sasa, have you actually been inside Ophelia since you got here? Huh? I guess we haven't. We've just been going back and forth between the camp and the trekker's house. What does that have to do with her? And you probably don't know that the one-armed saint statue at the Ophelia Saint Museum is nude. But nude statues are pretty common for showcasing the human form, aren't they? Definitely not. But now I'm curious, what do it look like to you now? What kind of monster? Not a monster, a statue. You know, the one-armed saint at the Ophelia State Museum of Art. Kind of like that, but with your face. You see me like that too? Wait, hold on a sec. Hey, you're messing with me, aren't you? Well, someone was making such a big deal about getting knocked out earlier, so now we're even. Holding a grudge for something so silly. Still, it's good that we can joke around like this. Wait, what about the statue? What about the most important part? Relax, some part of the unarmed statue is clothed, though it's still 95% exposed. How is that any different from being completely naked? Steady. The Garden of Parasite's on the move. Ground shudders violently as dirt and rock fall from the wall. Nazuka shields me with her body using the last of her magic to conjure a wind barrier as thin as a cicada's wing. Thanks, but you don't have to shield me like that. I'm tougher than most people make me out to be. I just can't bear seeing people around me fall into danger. Can't bear that, huh? Is that why you left Petal Bloom? Even though I don't actually know the whole story. Don't jump to conclusions. But you now and fought so flawlessly together. I don't think that's possible if you really dislike her. I don't pay any attention to what people say. I care more about what they do. Cecila, please, no more questions. Keeping something like that to yourself must be agonizing. Doesn't it hurt? This has nothing to do with you. You're right, it doesn't. After all, I'm just a stone statue with boss's face now. A stone statue with the boss's face? What a weird way to put it. Exactly, I'm just a statue. Your secret's safe with me. I won't tell anyone. The one-armed statue with boss's face. You know, that does make you fitting confidant. Fine, if you really want to know, here goes. 2 months ago, I was covering the expedition's party's retreat, and I saw something I was never meant to see. Ooh. Oh, branching paths, huh? Okay. Stop right there! Bird! You stopped it. I'll be safe now. Boss a second, that's all. They'll come at us again. Get ready to fight. Blade of Jade likes to die from above, so I'll use my Ventus magic to knock it off course. Spirit of Brutality is slow to turn when it charges. They're quick with that rapier, so you should be able to dodge it, right? Right, but what about the other one? The Garden of Parasite's missed. Guess we have no choice but to split up. At least this way the hallucinations won't make us turn on each other. Are you serious? That's risky! It's a long shot, I know. But we just need to hold them off for 10 minutes. That's enough time for the wounded to get clear. Damn it, what the hell am I even doing here? I became a tracker to get rich, not to die for a cause. You can feel sorry for yourself when this is over. Get ready. Dang it. Listen up, you monsters. Want to fight? Come get me! Ah! Oh boy. Crap, this thing's way faster than I expected. It's boss of a monster. Don't underestimate it. I know that, but I'm not powerful like you. Oh, crap, can't dodge in time. I'm still alive? What the hell's that? That emblem. United Harvest? Nazuka, look, it's reinforcements. We're saved. Stay back. Thanks. I almost died. Hey, are you blind? I'm a person, not a monster. Black Stork calling Gray Crow. Black Stork calling Gray Crow. All 3 targets confirmed. 2 trackers on site as well. Shh, Lady Gray Crow doesn't need to be bothered by this. Right, 2 trackers. But we got here too late. Monsters killed him. Got it? Copy that. They're trying to silence us! Hide now! Clever ones. I like that in a prey. 1 squad, flush them out, kill them. The rest of you prioritize the targets. Getting that thing is our objective. Nazuka, what do we do? We're pinned down by monsters and these mercs. You might be able to fly out, but I'm not really... The Blade of Jade's still circling. Those guys are carrying guns. I can't get out either. Right, your companions. They said they'd come back for you. I'd rather they take their time. If they run into these mercenaries, they'll be in danger. I get that, but aren't you afraid of dying? Of course I am, but the wounded are safe. That's what matters. Trading our 2 lives with all theirs. If I had to choose again, I'd still stay behind. I don't really get it. For nobody like me to die alongside a great trucker like you, I guess it's not so bad. Contact! Hostile sighted! Stay sharp! Damn it, where are the monsters coming from? Who knows? Let's kill them all! The Blade of Jade just multiplied! Damn it! Which underestimates you filthy monsters? Spirit of Brutality, I'm taking you down with me! What's happening? Are they killing each other? It's mist. When did it reach here? Oh no, it's the magical mist of the Garden of Parasite! Uh-oh. Claire. Monsters? Claire, the mercenaries, and I were all poisoned by the magical mist. We started seeing our allies as monsters. The battlefield was a pure chaos. I knocked out the nearest monster and dragged it outside the forest. I honestly thought I was going to die. Cut my arm, using the pain to force myself to stay conscious. Barely made it to the edge of the forest. Thankfully, that's when I ran into Nazuka and Kaide. They had come back for me. I see. But those mercenaries were from United Harvest, right? They're the ones who posed the commission to neutralize the Big Three. Why did they try to silence you then? The gal obtain the massive reward they promised? It was for that thing the mercenaries mentioned. That thing? What exactly is it? The next day I went back to where the fight happened, but nobody was seen. Not even a drop of blood. It's as if those mercenaries in beak masks had never been there. They cleaned it up that thoroughly in just a day? That thing must be highly confidential. You catch on quick, but just what I expect from the boss of the fight against the Spirit of Brutality. When I got back to the forest, there was a letter on the desk in my room. Then Claire found me, holding an identical one. I was expecting you. You're a Grey Crow, I presume. If you have a commission, you should have gone through the Trucker Association. You may call me Lady Grey. As to the association, favorite request, but I couldn't exactly reach you through them. And why not? Because the trucker's house outside Philly will be shut down tonight. What? It's simple, really. We expect results from the hefty bounty offered, yet their hunting squad couldn't even take down a single monster. Association branch that is useless has no reason to exist. But you two walked out that mess without a scratch. If I have you in a harvest, I wanted you to form a new squad and neutralize the big three. Like hell I'm working with someone who almost got me killed. Some misunderstanding. Like foolish subordinates acted without my authorization. Paid for the insults with their lives. And so you did hire those thugs, and now you're blaming them? Who's gonna fall for that? I'm merely telling you how things ended for them. I trust the two people resourceful enough to survive such a dire situation can make a wise decision. I'll take the commission. You hear that? Nazuka said we're gonna... Wait, what? Are you listening to yourself? Claire, we're out of options. Dang it! Dora, supplies, weapons, magic scrolls, name your price. I have only one demand. Exterminate the three monsters. We have a demand of our own. I'm listening. What is that thing you're really after? What is it you expect to find from these monsters? I'm guessing Lady Grey never told you what that thing actually is. All she said was, it's something you'd never find on a monster. You'll know when you see it. The next morning, a deposit of deep-sea finance for 10 million dollars was delivered to me, and Claire received a weapons shipment. You're not to arm 100. More like a warning than anything. The battlefield that clean means they have the manpower. Valera proves that they can get into your room. Shutting down the trucker's house cuts off your allies. The money weapons are a power play. So that's why I let the petal bloom. And distance yourself from Nazuka and Kaide. We're trying to keep them out of harm. Yes, Claire and I were already in too deep. There's no escape. If we're heading up a new hunting squad with huge rewards and plenty of supplies, truckers will be lining up to join. But Nazuka and Kaide know me too well. They'd see through me and jump in without a second thought. Cecila, if we make it out of here, can you keep this between us? I'm a mere statue. Can't really make promises. Oh, sorry. The effect actually wore off halfway through our conversation. I did? Well, I seem to be fine then. Relax, no symptoms of net by now. It means you weren't poisoned by the Garden of Parasite. The hole is collapsing. Come on, fly us out of here. Nazuka grabs my hand. Her soul stone, though dim, flickers with the little light had just gathered. Pale green wind gently lifts us, carrying us slowly upward. You know, I didn't say an incantation this time. Incantation? Oh, that's just for vibes. A personal quirk of mine. I like to channel something when I cast spells. But more importantly, I'm sorry, but I didn't recover enough magic. I'm afraid I can't get us both out of here. How? The wind's getting weaker. Don't worry, I still have to get you out. So don't forget your promise to me. Amidst the falling rocks and dirt, Nazuka lets go of my hand. She directs the last of her wind to push me toward the opening as she begins to fall. Don't give up, Nazuka. Let go. If you don't, you won't make it out either. We won't know unless we try. I reach desperately for the opening, trying to grab hold of the rocky edge. Damn it, so close! Fingertips brush against the damp earth while I catch are a few flimsy roots. Magic is exhausted. The pale green wind dissipates and the light from the opening shrinks away. Master! Small hand grabs my wrist and a figure appears at the opening. Fuyuka? Phew, made it just in time. That's a relief. Talk about perfect timing. By the way, how'd you even find this hidden hole? Because the bond between Master and me is unbreakable. Hey. Here, you forgot your spare soulstone at the old Checker's house. Thanks. Did you run to the Garden of Parasite? Just some small monsters. Based on the tracks, it must have fled deeper into the forest. I'm so glad everyone's okay. But we've used up way too much magic. How about we fall back to the camp and recover? Wise call. Knowing when to rest is the best strategy. Part of the strategy. Well then, I'll... Nazuka, where are you going? I'm the captain of the hunting squad. I had to make sure all my people made it out safely. I see. Right, you're the captain after all. Don't worry, thanks to Cecil I'm not hurt. The spare soulstone you brought is fully charged, so no monsters getting to me. See you later then. Before turning to leave, Nazuka gives me a slight nod. Something that reminded me of the promise I actually never made. Ah, shit. Trust your gut feeling. Oh, shit. This isn't something that can be determined with using logic alone. Let's go option 3. Never actually gave my word. So it doesn't really count as a promise. Sorry, Nazuka. This is my call to make us the boss. Okay. Oh god, 3 different paths. Holy shit. She knows that they're following her. Why do you keep following me around? We're not following you. We're here for Boss. Boss wanted him to take a walk, and you just happen to be going the same way. Oh, really? Even when I purposely doubled back on my path? I was simply in the mood to take a different path at that exact moment. Stella, Boss, I need a word with you. What happened to our promise? Didn't we have an agreement? Well, technically I never agreed to anything. Even if I hadn't been broken any promises. I haven't told him anything about that. Why are you following me around? It's helping you take down the Garden of Parasite, of course. I never said I was going to do that. However, you're heading away from where the hunting squad was stationed. I guess that cover story was too sloppy. The issue isn't the cover story. I figure as someone as thorough as you would reach out to Claire just first to verify the squad's entry and exit numbers, instead of going searching on foot. You saw right through me. I really am a terrible lot at lying. True. Honestly, the Nazuka I've met in the pit felt more approachable. Maybe you're considered showing that side more often. I won't budge on this. The person you see now is the real me. Sorry for lying. You must know by now that checking on that hunting squad wasn't my real reason for leaving. Actually, before we parted ways, I had already confirmed that Claire that all members had made it out safely. Talks about not budging, but still apologizes sincerely. Classic Nazuka. Then why are you heading to the woods after dark? You can't just be taking a walk, right? My plan was to take down the Garden of Parasite by myself. By yourself? Are you kidding me? Taking on the Garden of Parasite at night? Correct. This presents the perfect chance. Today's encounter helped me to locate its position. That thing was surely exhausted much of its magic. The primary advantage is that all triggers are withdrawn, so we won't have to worry about casualties. Besides, we're too close to the campsite. Should the Garden of Parasite slip in and spread magical mist, we'd be in big trouble. Must be handled promptly. Even so, fighting at night is way too dangerous. I acknowledge the risk, which is precisely why I set up a bait for it. Light flickers in the light from the humble forest cabin as we conceal ourselves in the shadows nearby, gripping our weapons tightly. So the cabin's the bait, but from what I know, most monsters will avoid fire. Why won't the lights drive them away? For the majority of monsters, sure, but the Garden of Parasite is different. Nazuka's plan is actually really clever. Garden of Parasite was originally a monster unique to Philia. The mimic vine, the carnivorous plant that preys on insects, even though its forms change, its habits remain the same. As the name suggests, it's highly skilled at mimicking nearby creatures. If its food becomes scarce, they'll cross to somewhere with more resources. That actually sounds kind of cute. While that may have been the case with regular mimic vines, the Garden of Parasite has grown beyond the natural constraints. It has no more natural predators. What's more concerning is that its offensive magic mist must have evolved into a hunting tool. Hunting? Ah, now I get it. A lit cat means potential prey, and that prey is... humans, I bet. Exactly. The Garden of Parasite should be nearby. This ambush position gives us our best chance at capturing it. Garden of Parasite. How tough could it be? I'm curious. Why do you sound so excited about this? That's typical Noya. Not sure I follow, but anyway, will you all help me with this? I missed what you said. Want to say it again? Huh. Someone needs to stand guard tonight. I'll take the first shift. Alright, I'm gonna hit the hay now if you don't mind. Go ahead. Huh. With a resigned expression, Nazuka conjures a green wind and springs up to the highest branch. Nazuka, you still up? You still up? Boss, isn't it a bit early for a shift change? Not care to change shift, but I just couldn't sleep and was taking a walk. Honestly, you should try to rest even if you can't sleep. Combat could break out at any moment. A little chat counts as a break too. By the way, you did probably ask everyone for help earlier. I was expecting you to be way more stubborn about it. That wasn't asking for help. Nows and the others would have followed me anyway, even if I refused. Better take charge and let you all run wild. Pure tactical decision. What about you? You haven't told them, have you? No, don't worry. Although I think... Have they figured something out? They might appear carefree, but Nazuka and the others are pretty sharp. How far do you think you can keep it from them with how strange you're acting? I'm keeping it a secret for as long as I can. Let's focus on the Garden of Parasite for now. From the fight against the Spirit Brutality, you don't seem to be good with magic. If the Parasite Garden arrives, I'll hide you somewhere safe. Is that okay? I'm not just bad at it, I literally can't use any magic. Magic immunity? I've never heard of such a thing. So yeah, I can't use magic, and magic doesn't work on me either. So of course, if the Garden Parasite's miss is physical or biological in nature, I'm still vulnerable. But since it's magic, I'm totally immune. No need to worry too much about me. Actually, I'm probably just the most qualified person to command operations in the mist. And who exactly was unconscious in that hole earlier? That was from a heavy physical impact. Excuse me for being so heavy then. No leading questions. Setting that aside, you got quite the edge when facing the Garden of Parasite. Wait a second, if you're immune to magic, what happens if I use magic to enchant a wooden arrow and shoot it at you? Then I get hurt. Well, I'm only immune to magic and the effects themselves, not the actual physical impact of the arrow. I see. Come closer. Why? You're not thinking of trying some news on me, are you, right? What kind of person do you think I am? I'm just testing some magic. Oh, leaves it with the wild wind play. To the armor of sturdiness I pray! What is this? Perfect. This will do the trick. I've created basic wind armor for you. At minimum, it'll help you take a few hits from the Garden of Parasite. How are you able to use magic on me? Could I borrow your hand for a second? Like this? I remember Iris casting a casting like this before, though I wasn't aware of my such nature at the time. It's simple. I wasn't using the magic on you. I may not be able to use it on you, but applying wind armor to your clothes works fine. Unless your outfit is immune to magic too. Either way, you'll get the same protection. This should keep you safe from finding debris in battle. So the magic Iris cast on me back then worked the same way. It's pretty clever. Magic like yours, you could easily land a job at any major company. Maybe you're right, but all I ever wanted was to be a trekker. How come? Because I've always admired that statue. The one, the hero who sacrificed everything to save others. Time for my watch. It's you, boss. I'll leave you guys to and catch some Z's. Get back here! No slacking off! Nazuka comes to the branch and slips away, and Nazuka chasing after her, leaving me standing here lost in thought. Hero. Does Nazuka mean the one-armed saint? Probably. As dawn breaks after a peaceful night, Nazuka's bait finally attracts the big fish he's been waiting for. Murder purple mist envelops the cabin. Under its cover, the Garden of Parasite slips inside and the lights go out. However, the unexpected appearance of the hunting squad throws a wrench in Nazuka's plan. Nazuka, why are you acting alone? We've been all worried sick about you. You know as well as I do the Garden of Parasite's magic mist, Claire. The fewer people involved in this operation, the better. Even so, you should have stayed with the hunting squad, not them. But don't forget, you're still the captain. Alright, thanks to everyone's hard work last night. The hunting squad will take it from here. Whoa, don't mess this up. The Garden of Parasite's a tough one to deal with. Have you ever prepped this kind of fight? Of course we have. Our training was personally overseen by Nazuka. Well, Nazuka? I think I should fight it by myself. It's the most effective way to minimize the magic mist's influence. Still, working solo is way too risky, even for you, Nazuka. This debate is going in circles. Let's have boss make the call. No objections to that, I assume. Back during the Spirit Brutality hunt, she proved to be a top-notch commander. Fine by me, boss sides, but please let the Bloom join. Fine then. Boss is the CEO, after all, the highest-ranking person here. I'll respect your decision. This is quite the responsibility to suddenly drop my lap. Ah, shit. Well, there's 3 different options, so let's just go with this one. I should trust Nazuka's judgment on this one. She's already put in an awkward position spot. Given the nature of the mess, having Nazuka handle us alone might be our best option. However, everyone from a wide circle around the area. Offer range support and stand by for backup. Boss, I knew you'd make the right call. I'm going in. Oh, shit. Alright, let's go back to this one. There's 2 other options to pick. Skip! The look on her face when she left was like she made up her mind. My power might be not much on its own, but it's still something. Besides, the mist doesn't affect me. And then what's the next choice? Is that the bad ending one? These are gonna open up to me because you trust me. I have to honor that. She should be the one telling Nazuka Nakati herself. That's a bad ending. Boss, anywhere on Nazuka? I've asked a bunch of trekkers. No one's seen her. Same with the ones at the camp entrance. Not a peep. I checked the new expedition party. There hasn't been able to reach Nazuka since yesterday. Her chant hasn't been touched. She didn't come back last night, did she? Where could she be? Hey, let's not jump to the worst case scenario. Nazuka's strong, she'll be fine. Still, where could she have gone? Everyone stay calm. We're already searching the forest. I'm sure we'll hear something soon. We were trying to reassure one another, but the words written plainly on our faces. She died and she got killed, didn't she? Nazuka, is it you? Oh, it's you. Sorry to disappoint. I take there's no word on Nazuka? Yeah, we were all out last night. Not a single trace. Master of the new Star Guild drove to the nearby cities to ask around. Maybe they'll find something. I don't think Nazuka would just leave Philia. Philae. Is it Philae? But you're always with her. How can you possibly not know anything? That doesn't mean we know everything about each other. Besides, the half-baked Treckle and me could never understand a powerhouse like her. Anyway, I just want to give you a heads up. There's been no sign of that Garden of Parasite in the forest for days. Nazuka. Garden of Parasite. No way. Nazuka-senpai! You don't think she went out to the Garden of Parasite by herself? That's why in the surge, give the forest another look. Nazuka. You have some really good friends. I finally get why I wanted to protect them so badly. It's impossible to find that thing now. Let's just get out of here. No matter how hard I fight it, I can't outsmart that bunch. The endless rain was washed away any possible traces of Nazuka in the forest. After a month of searching, we have no choice but to stop, for now. Before we know it, the trekkers are praising Nazuka as the Val who risked her life to take down the Garden of Parasite. However, as time passes and faces change, the Big Three became just another camp legend. Eventually, few people even remember Nazuka's name. The new expedition expands. Trekkers saw Clara taken away by mercenaries in black, but no one knew who they were. With them, all leads on Serena and the Ash Orphanage also vanished. New Star Guild and work as truckers in Philae, occasionally traveling to other cities. But no matter how far we go, we return this time every year to search for Nazuka. There haven't been any monsters in the forest lately, so we could take it a little easier. Got it. We'll take the east side. I'll head to the southern forest. All right, let's meet back here in 3 days. Hopefully, find a clue about Nazuka's whereabouts this time. Where are we? These trees look identical. That's forest for you. Especially after a rain. Paths get overrun, and the trees seem to change overnight. It's easy to get lost. Thank goodness they have Noya. This is it. This is where Sessa and Nazuka fell into that a hole back then. It's amazing. How'd you find this place? Just got a gut feeling. Follow my gut, led me right here. That's incredible. Alright, let's spread out and start searching. Right. By the way, boss, I'm not picking up any monsters, but I have seen traces of mimic vines all along the trail. Please be cautious. Mimic vines? That's what the Garden of Parasite's made of. Normally, mimic vines are just another, like any other shrub, not aggressive at all. The soil's not gray, or they lack sunlight. They copy a passing animal to move to a better environment. That magic mist is what they release to confuse predators and escape. Just can't imagine figure out how that would become something as massive and terrifying as the Garden of Parasite. That's why it's one of the Big Three. Yeah, who would have thought the simple mimic vines could turn into a monster like that? I see. I'll be careful then. I'll try to do what Noya asked. Would picking up a direction and finding out. Half an hour later. Yep, I'm lost. I don't have Noya's actual instincts. Just stop relying on my gut and stay put until the others find me. Now, the most important thing right now is to find out anything about Nazuka. I shouldn't have been so stubborn about keeping my promise that day. There. It looks like it's collapsed in the rain. There's something over there. What is that? Who's there? Oh god. Garden of Parasite! We're supposed to be destroying Nazuka! So many of them. But how? No, yeah. Iris, Amber, get out of here. Welcome, we meet again, Tyrant. Welcome, it's been quite a while. I imagine our Tyrant has had many new experiences on Nova. How is this happening? Where did all those Gardens of Parasites come from? Calm yourself, Tyrant. Do not show weakness before the Divine Messengers. Vida? It feels so strange to hear you in my mind. My Tyrant, I'm speaking directly into your mind. The Divine Messengers can't hear me. Regia, I think the Tyrant's upset. She started staring at her phone like that. Shh, Bernina. Don't disturb the Tyrant. She must be deep in thought. So they really can't hear Vida. Hello again. Can you show me how I ended up here? As you wish. This is Nazuka's staff. Why show me this? Because in your heart, that just seems to matter more to you than your own life. Since you care so much, we can tell you this. Nazuka did fight valiantly and destroy the Garden of Parasite. However, her power was nothing compared to that thing. In the end, her sacrifice was pointless. That thing. That's all the hints I'm getting, isn't it? As perceptive as ever, my Tyrant. I get it. Vida, open the door. As your wish is my command. Thanks for waiting for me here. I'll see you around. We'll be waiting for you, Tyrant. Take care, Tyrant. I like how the bad endings are interesting, because the bad endings actually give you like lore, like story elements. It's interesting. I'm back. Vida, what did you mean earlier about not showing weaknesses before the Divine Messengers? Apologies, my system level isn't sufficient to answer that question. No, of course it is. Additionally, this direct through thought link consumes a great deal of energy. Please be aware that this connection is time limited. All I can tell you is this. There's something vital inside the Garden of Parasite. You must get to that thing. I know. This time I will protect Nazuka. It's interesting how it all gives like lore and shit. Alright. Oh boy. Okay. Man, I got. Let's use the 3 different choices. No, that leads to there too. So it's realistically 2 separate choices. Well, no, because. Well, I guess not really, because they all lead to the same. All right. Let's check out 3A. Then I'll wrap this part up. Why don't you guys go back first? I need some time to glow in the forest. Are you sure? It's getting dark. The forest can be dangerous. Well, I need to sort out my thoughts. A moment alone would help. But... is there something on my face? No. Alright then, RS. Amber, let's go. What about Stella? Don't worry, my gut feeling says Stella has something important to do. It should be perfectly safe. Thanks, Noya. The quick nod to the group, I'll head up to the direction of Nazuka has left. I don't think she's convinced. They're gonna follow us again, aren't they? Where am I? I never noticed when I was traveling with Noya and the others. Now I'm alone. Now that I'm alone, all these trees look exactly the same. It's getting dark though, too. I've totally lost my way, haven't I? That sound could be a monster. Feels like someone's watching me. Should hide. Maybe behind those bushes. Phew, should be safe here. There she is. Yikes, I'm done for! The monster spotted me and I'm toast! Who is toast? Speaking monster! Wait, it's you, Nazuka? Gave me a fright. What brings you to wander the forest alone at this hour? I'm observing you from the treetop for quite some time. Should have got down sooner then, shouldn't you? Came looking for you. Looking for me? Yep, I'm here to help. Rest assured, I kept the secret to myself. I appreciate it, but I'm just checking if the squad is withdrawn. I can handle this myself. Is that really it? Even though I've been a bit lost right now, I know enough to tell that this isn't anywhere near where the squad would be. You're actually after the Garden of Parasite, right? Not the hunting squad. You're pretty sharp at figuring people out. Starting to live up to that boss reputation. It isn't exactly a tough puzzle. Garden of Parasite's magic mist warps the minds of those who inhale it. Too many people to join the fight, it will be impossible to tell friend from foe. And knowing you, your only situation for this would be to fight the Garden of Parasite by yourself. Right now, the Garden of Parasite hasn't gone far, and everyone else has already pulled out of the forest. For you, this is the perfect opportunity to hunt alone. If you knew, why'd you still rush over? You're skilled commander, but you have never seen you fight using magic. Well, I have a unique condition. Ever heard of magic immunity? You're saying you can never use magic nor be affected by magic, make you immune to the Garden of Parasite's mist? I'm still vulnerable to toxins that are physical and biological in nature, but the magic mist, it doesn't work on me. When you were in the hole, I felt perfectly normal, and I never did experience any illusions. Then how did you pass out? That was from a heavy physical impact. My apologies. I'm really that heavy. Not really any questions. Well, the condition of mine is pretty useful against the Garden of Parasite since I won't get confused about who's who. Useful for a commander, indeed. Though your entire army consists of just me right now. I got a point there. I'm still going to say no. Since it's so late, we should camp here in the woods. Oh, still a no. Have I messed up your hunting plans? Not at all. I've just been sitting at camp at this hour anyway. Pushing through the forest in the dark would be inefficient. Better get a good night's rest, and I'll screw you out the first thing tomorrow. I follow Nazuka until we come up with a cabin in the woods where you find kindle a cozy fire. But instead of staying put, Nazuka takes me to a shady area away from the cabin. Why aren't we staying inside? I thought monsters usually avoid fire. Well, there's true for most forest monsters. The Garden of Parasite is different. It's actually drawn to light sources after dark. How come? You see, the Garden of Parasite wasn't born naturally. Based on my research, it originated from a common monster called Mimic Vine. Mimic Vine is normally just a small and magic-confused carnivorous plant, no taller than a bush that feeds on insects landing on its vines. When its food becomes scarce, it shapeshifts into suitably sized creatures it is touched to relocate for food. That's why it's called Mimic. Regular Mimic Vines are harmless to trekkers, but this Garden of Parasite one it overgrew. The magic mist that once helped it escape now serves as a weapon for hunting. Now I understand. It's still following its basic Mimic Vine nature. Therefore, night signals food, drawing the monsters toward it. Precisely. You're using the cabin as a lure. You mapped out this out since the beginning? And here I thought you'd just charge in alone. I'm no spirit of brutality! Come closer. Oh, offering a lap again? Such generosity. Don't be ridiculous! I need to test the magic. Oh, leaves that with the wild wind play to an armor's sternness I pray! This is... perfect. This will do the trick. This armor of wind will protect you until sunrise. At the minute, it'll help you take a few hits. Magic shouldn't work on me, so why is this... Can I borrow your hand for a second? Like this? I remember that I was casting magic like this before, though I wasn't aware of my own special nature at the time. It's simple, I wasn't using magic on you. I may not be able to use it on you, but applying wind armor to your clothes works fine. Unless your outfit is immune to magic too. Either way, you'll get the same protection. Huh, that's actually clever. Most people wouldn't have thought of enhancing clothes like magic. Spirit Battalion already discovered this trick and made it itself a full suit of armor. Magic is a very precise art. Even slight adjustments to how you cast it can completely transform a spell's effect. For example... Boss, can you hear me? His voice is barely above a whisper, every word comes through crystal clear. Is this the wind delivering your voice to me? Actually, no, I'm using the wind wall spell. Wind wall? What does that have to do with sound? What I did was create a tube-shaped wind wall to contain my mouth to your ear. It's transparent, and in this darkness, it's completely invisible. It made me speak in a tube out of wind. It's incredible. That's right, magic is versatile like that. So stop worrying about me. Whether I can beat the Garden of Parasite or not, I'll find my way back. Time to sleep. I've got the wind standing guard. Nazuka, one more question. Yeah? With a skill like yours, why don't you take a company job? Why be a trekker instead? Because I've always admired sculpture. One of the hero who sacrificed herself to save others. Okay. Bedtime for me. No more talking. Does Nazuka mean the one-armed saint? Cry credit for their evening when fatigue soon carries me off to sleep. Stella, boss! Come on, get up. Is that the Garden of Parasite? Yes. Everyone else is here too. What's with the crowd? The Garden of Parasite sneaked into the cabin and stayed inside since dawn. I knew I couldn't fight it while keeping you safe, so I contacted Petal Bloom backup. So I was starting to think you deleted all your contacts. So here we all are, ready to help. Stella, staying on all night. Well, the hunting squad noticed us coming into the forest and followed us here. Wait just a minute. Followed? Excuse you, Nazuka's a member of the hunting squad, so it's natural that we get to take on the Garden of Parasite she discovered first. No, I want to take down the Garden of Parasite myself. And this is no joke. More of us will only create chaos. Still going solo is way too risky. At least let's provide backup from the perimeter. Nah, let us handle it. Petal Bloom has practiced dealing with the Garden of Parasites mist like forever. You don't make a mistake friend from foe. You people. This prey belongs to the hunting squad, and I brought my elite members with me. Back during Spirit Brutality, Boss provided the top-notch proved to be a top-notch commander. Let's have her make the call. Everyone okay with that? Fine by me if Boss decides. You're gonna pick Petal Bloom, right? Getting opportunities to get others again. Boss, you consider all opportunities fairly, won't you? I see everyone's point here. Well then, let's go with... Let's do Petal Bloom. I think having Petal Bloom team up with Nazuka is our best bet against the Garden of Parasite. Why would you suggest that? We work great together against the Spirit of Brutality. For monsters like this, wouldn't we maximize their strength? Well, if Boss insists, I'll make an exception and work with them. Petal Bloom, let's do this! Oh boy. And the third option. I like how there's branching like pathways. This is like one of the things I like about this game, this story. Unlike with Blue Archive, there's like branching paths that you can take. Let's all charge in together. Are you serious, boss? You know how dangerous that mist is. Under my command, you can minimize the mist influence. Everyone, tap your phones with me, with mine. Though I agree to support boss' decision, but fine, let's proceed as planned. Taking on such a dangerous monster alone is too risky. I won't accept any casualties or sacrifices. Competition it is then. Alright, squad members, prepare for battle! Oh boy. Oh lordy. Alright, I'm gonna wrap it up here. When we come back, we'll check out these branching paths, and then we'll see how each wraps up before we continue. So, hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you then. Later.